There we go. I know, it's end sound. And then the little green bar is jumping. Hopefully we don't have chipmunks.
Oh, no, no. That was really awful.
Yes. Go, got the stream chat up so we can see that as well. In between Godzillas. You need to zoom
That's
back.
cute, Sarah. It's the beginning of the Godzilla army.
Oh, I know. Go, that looks good. Let's see. The chat doesn't seem to be coming up on screen. Let's see if I can.
This one will have to sit a while longer because
Don't know. So we'll just have to keep it. Let's see. No, oh, yes, it is coming up on screen. Okay, good.
Oh, good.
I'm like, is it not coming up, or is it just that it's not showing the, hey, we're ready to receive messages?
That's all it was.
It's on this. So, yep.
Yep, okay. Get this one done. Probably going to let this guy sit. So
Okay. Thanks. Thanks. You have to knock everything over this morning. It's called, see how many heart attacks we can give the humans.
Teeth in on the skull. Go.
If I recall correctly, the writing blanks that I made the other day, one of them had the most defined arms. Oh wait, I think I see them
Okay.
now. There's
And we have somebody. We have that
Hello. Yay, I can hear you guys this time.
Yay, great. I'm glad we don't have chipmunk sounds this time.
Oh, yeah. Are you the most
Technology. You know, sometimes.
Yes, well, it would
technology gets
probably play nicer. Yes, this is the one with the best arms. It'd probably play nicer if we had a set of just straight up cameras and you know, one mic input versus a series of
cheap webcams.
cheap webcams. Yeah, like $20 webcams.
It's not like we can afford really nice.
No, you don't have to have expensive equipment to do streaming.
Helps.
It helps. If you're technical issues,
Yeah.
it's not necessary. On it, did you get cold?
It'll get warm in here soon enough.
She's curled up in her box now. Her carrier, that is. And so the writing blanks were formed probably about a week ago.
Yeah, then they have to sit.
They have to sit and get used to being in their new shape before you can really start building it up. And yes, prior to
Finishing
this,
up from some
2 black skulls. It's been silent on my end the last few times. Godzilla Army was eye-catching. What are you working on today? Oh, so see, there we have. Oh, the fan just turned on. We have an image of Godzilla up on the screen, and turn this image on briefly. Is it this way? Nope. No. I want to close this window, not that window. I think it was this one. There we go. We will be making more of these, which Rhyton is a Greek vessel. Kind of like
So,
a drinking
animal-
horn.
but it's animal.
It's animal headed.
It's animal headed drinking horn.
But rather than being the traditional Greek, say, cats or donkeys or dogs or sheep, this one is more modern style. It's Godzilla.
The first one was done on Quest and people saw it and it's correct. That's
And
cool.
we
Can you
have
make
a
more?
small army more to make now.
Yeah, we have, let's see, like 10 of them.
It's more than that. I think it might be closer to 12. Guild. Oh wow, that's cool. So cool. Set, yeah. Because as you can see, yeah, this form is hollow. This part was constructed with slab and just very rough sculpted as of yet. But now we've got to take it and push it closer to the example images that we have up on screen.
And now this one will go over here. And these guys can get it.
Because it has
Actually, what I can do is put these guys up here.
they're for, yeah, because we don't need those to, oh, we should check on those handles too, shouldn't we?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next.
Neck.
No.
The neck looks like a
You're
good
still in here.
portion at the moment. The head is too big.
This can go here. Rinse my hands off. And
This batch of Godzilla should go quicker than the original because we have an idea as to what the sculpt should
hand
look
me
like. Here, I'm gonna hand you this one because he's farthest along. And let me know if you need any additional picture angles. Oh, now she's checking out the fan. Oh, don't pull on the fan, sweetie. Kitty. Oh, because right now it's set to extraction. So it's not blowing on her.
yeah.
And we're doing large Godzilla, medium Godzilla, and miniature Godzilla.
Miniature Godzilla should be really, really cute.
Oh, the details on that are going to be so touchy.
Yeah.
This guy's got a humpback.
It's
So
make one of them a little bit bigger so
Okay.
you can see the head.
So we want this one bigger?
Yeah, doesn't matter which one it is, just one of them.
Like that?
Yeah. One it.
Which I suppose what I can do is move this over a little bit. And this over a little bit. How's that?
Yeah. There we go.
Fine art of having everything we need on screen at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes, our streaming setup has two cameras. It's not two cameras. We have three cameras. We have two yes, one of them is half dead. We have two monitors. That way we can have the stream up. We can see that. We can also have several pieces of source material up on the screen. I figured, yes. I figured that the jaws will probably be added. The jaws and nose will probably be added onto the end, unless there's enough material there, which apparently there is. We see some of them don't have much face at all.
This one is kind of almost on the faces there. That's why bring that up.
And I do have the original artwork up on the source face,
Up over
or at
there.
least one of the two source faces, because we did this kind of combination
yeah.
between two different classic Godzilla heads, because Godzilla has had a lot of variations over time. We opted to go with some of the more classic, but there was still a lot of variations in the face.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there was Godzilla with gorilla face, and Godzilla with a more lizardy face. And I'm just kind of getting the right shape head at the moment.
Yeah. It's like a thin spot right there.
Yeah. And that was kind of inevitable because it's taking
Yeah. It is.
slab.
So I just
Pushing
added some on the I reinforced it from the inside.
Yeah.
Give them a few chests there.
Yeah.
Oh, oh. And this is just
Bound to
inevitable.
happen, yes. Godzilla does have very distinct chest muscles.
Yes, it is.
One of the last things we do is apply the
Texture.
the tree bark kind of texture.
Of course, you're gonna do the texture last.
Yeah.
All
A
around
little more
shape,
shoulders.
overall shape, and so it doesn't have a hunchback there.
Yeah, this one really had a hunchback. There was like a womp.
This one was all off to the side. So
Yeah.
if you had some sort of little back. Playing chiropractor, straightening out that back.
The thing is this batch is likely to have overall less total weight than that first one.
Yeah, well, that was kind of
He was the prototype. He was the first one. He was
always
heavy.
the customer.
Big guy.
Big guy.
Big guy.
Big hands.
A little too big around. Just yes, there. I was pushing in on it to kind of collar it in. So that one flared out a little too much. As while the bottom half, which forms the cup part that you actually drink out of the opening, will be like up over here. But so which
What
has
looks like a
buildings.
skirt
It
when you're-
looks like a skirt when you've just attached it.
It did for a long time.
Yes.
Okay.
Until it had the Tokyo skyline painted on it.
Even it
then,
did.
even then, it looked like Godzilla was wearing a skirt. Okay. I think you're good enough for stage 2. What we need is another board to set them on. Or get one of the grindy bats. There we go.
High fashion Godzilla.
Yes. Nice tea. Okay, so we did have, when I said I was pretty sure there was some other critter other than just Godzilla. Yes, we have a cat one on order as well. Speaking of cat, mind you, she's sitting someplace that is harder to see at the moment. There. Come on, Cam. There we go. There. She's found the right gauge of sunshine over there. And now that I've got the camera arranged, you're gonna move, aren't you?
What you doing over
Hey, Max. Yeah.
you being
You got called out for doing a chippy on a cup on Morgan's channel today. Yes, you did. Because we had that replacement cup for her all done, ready to just go into its final blaze fire, and then you crashed out of the ether and into the pottery that one time, didn't you?
So we sent her both. We made another one and
Sent her both.
cups. Because.
Because. In part because it was funny. Because the reason why she was getting a cup was because her prior one had a chip.
In pretty much the same spot.
Same spot, yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Same spot. And the chip on her original cup had happened shortly after she purchased the cup.
Yeah.
Okay, this one needs trim he was sitting at the wrong angle. That is not the right one. There we go. And now that scrap piece goes in there. Yeah, now he's sitting the correct angle. This is one of the. This is a little baby Godzilla. Hey, come drink to that one.
He's a baby Godzilla.
Acrobat Kitty, yes. Hynix, yes. People are saying hello to you. And yes. Are you camera shy today? Oh, you're gonna move again, aren't you?
Because she's just a new brat.
Yes. There. You're a brat. There. Now that I've rearranged the camera, you're gonna jump again, aren't you?
Please don't jump and break anything.
Just no.
Just
There's a lot of those additive and subtractive sculpting at this point.
yeah. At this stage, he kind of looks like a turtle. Look at that. Sorry.
Yeah, he does go through a distinct stage of looking like a Ninja Turtle, doesn't he?
Yeah. I was subjected to watching things.
Yeah, well, that has to do with the age of your children.
Years.
And
The
some
cartoons. And the movies.
What?
Yes, it's gorgeous.
So I recall another low priority thing to sculpt at the moment are his hands, paws, claws.
Yeah, I'm trying to get his chest. I'm making it too thin, so I'm doing some additive right now. The nice thing with this glaze, you can just do it this way.
You can add pinches.
Oh, it doesn't work with all of these.
No, there's a number of clays that you will not be able to do that.
Yes, itty bitty hands.
Yes, it does.
Here we go. There. There we go. There's
Sit straight, Godzilla. Sit straight. I realized that with the extraction fan, it's actually pulling some of the dust off the table. That's nice. Because I'm like, wait, that's not steam from my cup.
the window fan. I don't know why that was something we totally didn't ever think of.
Based on, you should put a fan in the window there, and you're like,
what are those window fans? Look, I have them.
oh, you mean like we have next to the kiln? Yes, we should totally have one of those for over there as well.
That makes a lot of sense. So yes, yeah, we have them. Also, in the winter, we'll pull all moisture out.
Yeah. Hopefully.
If not, that's what the
That's what the dehumidifier is for. Oh, it's another baby Godzilla.
it's a big Godzilla.
This one's even smaller than the other one.
Not my fault.
No, we had one that was like the 4 to 6 ounces.
I know,
and
but I
we had
was
another
also
one that was
thinking
8
of
to 10
talking about-
ounces.
Nope, that one's not my fault. I didn't make it miniature. I've been known for making lots of miniature things. I did a miniature giant tanker.
In other words, it's a cup about that tall
It's
with a
Propor-
handle.
yeah, it looks like a
Perfectly proportional. With a photograph of it, it looks like a normal sized cup,
Like a nice big.
like a nice big cup.
That's why it was
Until
a
you see
miniature
'em.
giant tankard.
Yes.
It was also funnier that way.
Yes.
I think Kate still has that cup to this day.
Yes. That's a tickled her. Because it's also reference. It's a gaming video game reference. Miniature giant space suits.
Yes. It's not good.
Must be terrible. Just gaming that is used to this day too. One of those things when you have the throwaway jokes that stick around.
Every cup has his arm looks pretty.
His arm looks like an arm.
His arm looks like an arm now.
Good. As silly as that statement may sound, it's arms don't always look like arms. Or one arm will look like an arm, and the other arm refuses to look like an arm.
Or anybody who's ever done portraiture. Eyes. Right there, the eyes.
The eyes the same. Godzilla has little tiny eyes too.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
Has a pinhead.
Yeah, he does. Oh, this one's neck is too narrow. Let's get a tool for that.
Oh, there we go. You need better bigger, better cheekbones. Whatever they are right there.
Cheek ridges,
Yeah, no.
facial anatomy.
No. And they're a little over exaggerated now, so that way you have something to carve away.
Yeah. It'll go through a really overblown stage, and then it'll get carved down. Sometimes it'll get built back up after that, and
Carved down again. Because it has to be.
because I mean, some of them have very little in the way of feature as of yet. There's kind of the ghost of what arms should be. And sometimes they have very distinct ridges from where the slab was joined as of yet. Almost scale pattern, aka my finger marks. And not just on the outside. Got it smoothed down on the inside now. Which will make it more cleanable because we make all of our vessels to be used. Oh, good Gesundheit, yes. Mix up Godzilla. Jenny, I'm trying to pronounce things. I'm like, okay. Matri, Yoshka. Yes. Right. Trying to decide where the syllable should be divided. Trying to figure out how to read Japanese word is often similar to trying to figure out the syllable division on a Greek word. Like 2 to 3 letter chunks.
About Caleb.
Half the letters there are meant to adjust the pronunciation of their half. There. Ha, Nix. I have you back in shot. Have you got a comfy sunbeam now?
Filtered some.
Yes, because there's times where the sun is just too much.
She's delicate.
She's dark for she's
Delicate. Like
efficient when it comes to her solar collection.
she's efficient like this short tank. Delicate.
Yeah, she
Okay,
hasn't
here.
finished brewing yet.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the form back there.
Yeah.
Fix that. Which have that looked out of my circus.
You did get sleep last night, right?
I did. Well, I didn't have 12 hours of sleep last night.
Once in a while, you need a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
Just that. As everyone else was like, yeah, this one's actually got a pretty good head shape right off the bat.
It does.
Okay. Nesting dolls. Got it. I thought
Nesting
the word
dolls.
looked Russian. With the
Yes.
Yoshika at the end.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Then you put that one over that one. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that this one will quite fit in that one though. No.
You didn't need to be a little bit bigger.
Yes.
Make nesting Godzillas.
Won't work once he has his spines.
No.
And one of
You
these.
don't want a spineless Godzilla.
Shape of arms. Mind you, he's got noodle arms at the moment. Because apparently they're just made out of rubber rather than having elbows.
This one looks like a female Godzilla.
That's a busty Godzilla right now, yes. Because it's a reptile. He'll have memory glands. So that one just has too much chest.
Yes. Yeah. There we go.
This one looks like it's deflated ones. There we go. That's the thing when you're sculpting anatomy of just about anything. It's like, oh, yes, mushed.
Wanted to plate the whole chest there, just shape it up.
So, more definition back there. Because sometimes, if you notice, yeah, we're not using tools all that much. Just is that why they look busty? The arms are in the wrong position.
Yeah. What's wrong?
Okay.
Well,
Do
when
we
you're
want to
doing
go-
different sizes too. It's
Do you want me to continue with that step, or do you want me to do a little bit more on this guy? Well, what I could do is, there's a lot in that bag still. Because I'm going to rotate them out and get stage 2 to the back of the bag.
good. There's you have all the ones that had their stage down to them into the bag.
I need to pull a lot more out of the bag first. His head's a little too big now. Maybe it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to step him.
That's the problem. He's thinking,
Up, Godzilla looks down at things to smash. His chin is too big.
these ones won't take nearly as long as the first one did.
Because he's smaller?
No, I mean the first Godzilla we did.
Yeah.
Taken forever.
Oh, I know. Part of it is we now have a whole photo collection. Oh, his lower jaw's too big. That's part of it. I'm just going to. I'll open his mouth later.
Yeah. Each one's gonna be different because
And I dropped my tool.
We just up and point, somebody else looks at it with fresh eyes, and it's, oh, this is what needs to be done.
Ah,
Good.
yes, that's how we make Godzilla muzzle.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know he looks like he has a single face.
Does kind of. I can't see the face right now because it's focused in on his chest.
So you can scoot it back down.
Yeah, because he's got.
I'm just giving him the features. Worrying about too much detail, so they can all get to the same point.
Yeah, I think part of it is the portion of the face involved. It is very much a cross between those two. Okay, and okay. One of the faces where well, it has something to reference. Ridged middle. Which would just be undefined, just
Use my fingers for these things anyways. That doesn't look so bad.
it's got a relatively small lower jaw.
He does. This one definitely looks like an inch.
What?
This one, his face definitely looks like an inch bigger. There we go. Let's get you right there. So, part of his head, didn't know it's sized.
Oh, there we go. Now you're right. Ridge is in the right spot. Something about referencing the really old ones is the fact that, well, those were hand sculpted. So sometimes you can really see the tool marks.
Yeah.
And try to
We found
remember
those to be
those.
a lot more useful
Yeah.
for that reason.
As compared to some of the wider angles where we were trying to get the shape of the body. Ended up referencing a lot of toys.
Yeah, which
Again, they were hand sculpted. It's not like
the originals.
yeah.
Before they were mass produced. No. it's-
There. Ooh, there. That's closer.
Yeah.
Those two. Yeah, I haven't done the other side of the face as compared to the rougher stage.
Yeah, because it has a face.
Yeah, actually,
You probably
his
could.
shoulder's too wide right now.
Why don't you
Oh,
sit on the
yes.
side? And then can come on.
Yeah,
go on
because
the-
his shoulders get really big and burly, and then they get trimmed back
Down.
down
Sit.
a lot.
Yeah, but you have to have it in there first, and it has to sit.
Yeah, because he's gushy now.
Yeah.
So what I need to do is I need to hold all of the. Okay. I just set this guy back over here because I'm making space
Oh.
to.
Yeah.
Some of them put up fights.
This one has the same problem the other one did.
Low arms.
Yeah, and also the neck ended like at the bus line there.
What
And it's kind of like, oh, but this time I'm it's kind of like, ah,
am
yes.
I doing? I'm getting on another board. That's what I'm
That's what you're doing.
doing. Okay.
But that's the problem with changing the scale.
Yeah. Coming. Oh, Mom, how about this one? The arms are only drawn on.
Yeah.
See? Can you tell that I was starting to get tired? Oh, we've done stage 2 scope on 4 at the moment. You're working on number 5?
Am I?
Yes.
Okay.
There's 4 over there. There's 1 in your hand. That's 5.
I find it was easier not to keep track of how many.
Yeah. Am I? Yes.
Because then you'll get tired. It's, oh God, I've done X number, and if you just keep doing it, don't think about the number you're doing.
Honestly, I got to that point when I was making them. It's like, okay, have I made enough of this size? Okay, now I'll make 1 or 2 spare. How about of this size? Just rawr.
Rawr. Yes.
Come here. Oh, come on, Godzilla. Come out of the back of the bag. So all we'll do is making space. And, like, it's probably like a 3 or 4 gallon zip closure bag. Originally had some sort of may have had clothing in it. We received it as part of packaging, and we will use these bags until they cease being airtight. There, that Godzilla will just be balanced on top of the others. Come with me. Now that I have one face.
It's bad for the.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of condensation in that.
Oh, good.
Yeah. These guys put back in the baggie. I've done this one. Oh no, these 2 are 2
Yeah.
Rhytons.
Yeah.
There. On to the next Godzilla. Oh,
Oh,
sometimes they're very rough. It's like with estrogens. Yes. Yeah, but projects like this are ones with many steps.
yeah.
Because you could say that step 1 is making the rough form at slab,
Then let it sit.
then
for a
gotta
minute.
let it sit. And letting it sit really is a vital step.
It is.
Because if you try to start sculpting it too soon,
It is.
it gets floppy.
Yeah, it's not good.
No. Pretty much forces you into not letting it sit. Ooh, he's got a crease in his neck.
That sounds painful.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, there we go.
Right next to it. Squeeze your neck into shape.
What did it do to you?
It was putting up a fight for the looks of it. There we go. Now you're starting to more of a dinosaur head.
This one, it's it doesn't want to stay put.
His head doesn't want to stay put.
Sorry, it's
Oh,
doing that because I do
yeah.
this and look.
He wants to look at his toe.
See, Be a big, brave Godzilla. Here we go. That just looks much better.
And with this kind of thing, it's also you don't want to try to do too much in one day,
Yeah.
which is part of the reason why doing a whole batch at once is sometimes a lot easier than doing one of a kind and just one writing. Because they don't even have to.
batches.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be all the same critter.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that's where your arm should be. Push the material behind the arm into actually being the back. Oops. No hunchback. There we go. Spiritual warfare.
This one is actually on the face. Oh, the face. It's got. I just do this. Also, oh,
Well, you have a decent face now. Well then.
just go to your jaw on this one.
Well, we'll see if it.
Sorry. No, but I mean,
Yeah.
that was like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Sometimes
No,
I-
I was just
I'm
going.
going to be
Huh.
interested to see how the base is going on the smaller ones.
Yeah.
Because it could be that they go in quicker because they'll go in more at an extreme. Be they quicker or slower. Because there's
It's got really meaty.
it doesn't have big arms.
No, Sarah. It's got little weedy
Oh.
arms right now.
Part of it is
Yeah, I know. I see. I hadn't really worked on the arms. I was just.
now he's got
turning them.
boobs though. I'm like, the arms are too far out. Roll them in. Whoop.
Oh, there we go. I will just here. No, this. No.
The arms needed to
Yeah,
go
I
in
know,
though.
but I can.
The chest
I
is
had it just right. Thank you for totally making me redo that part. Yeah.
but it was going to need to be redone because of where the arms
Sarah,
were.
yeah. No, I had idea of how to do it differently, so I didn't totally squish the chest and make it look like boobs. But there we go.
This one's actually got a good shoulder proportion right off the bat. This one didn't. But there's what are his shoulder muscles? Yes. That's gives that up.
Also didn't have elbows either.
Yeah, the portion of those. if they have elbows, they're just the wrong spot.
No. Okay. What do we play? There's not that much good play in this one.
Yeah, that's the softer bag. What I should do is get that other bag of scrap red and add moisture to it because this process goes through a lot of.
Yeah.
And I could get the spray bottle that can spray down the contents of that one. Also keep them from any harder. Don't worry, Nix, I'm not attacking you with the spray bottle.
What is that important to do, Sarah?
Because you sat up and gave me a look. He's okay, kitty. Mwah. He's all right.
Oh, shoulders. Awesome. Not the same time. There we go.
Yay.
His head was off to one side.
So this bag needs water basically poured in. There.
Oh, there we go.
What I could do is in a few more Godzilla, I could check on the skulls and see if they've firmed up to the point where they can be finished.
Yeah, we should check that. Also check on his handles.
Yeah. Sunbeam's just about off of it.
They were pretty soft.
Yeah. Well, I only pulled them what, an hour ago?
Usually takes
Yeah. I tried to speed things up by sticking them in a sunbeam. Oh boy. You think that?
Blood man.
Blood man.
Never look into the mud
Oh god, that's really soft. Ugh, they don't want that. There. That's slightly firmer. Muzzle. Play to give the right shape here. Head blank here. Sometimes it's just kind of heading it into shape. Yeah, just swish, 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 swish. There we go. Yeah, your head looks better now. Oh man, you're really horribly rough scene here. It's 100% my fault. Yes, I know.
I'm just giving you a bad time.
It's like, I know it's my fault. Okay. Like, why did I leave it that rough? Probably because I was getting tired.
That one is fighting back. So.
Okay, he can go back into the pool, as it were. He can go back in the bag.
Let's see how it is to do one of the wee ones.
And yes, there is a certain size where tools become a lot more necessary because your hands are only so small. Yeah, just what is wrong with you?
That's why it's just putting them away for right now, Sarah. Because, yes.
I was agreeing. I was like, what is up with you?
Yeah.
Here, yeah, cuddle up with the other ones in the baggie. Go on. No, I said get in there.
Go repent your evil ways and fat arms. Yeah, because he was not right.
Yeah. It looks like he's having a shoulder to cry on in there.
Oh, that's. There we go. That's looking better.
Oh my goodness, looks like this one's a dislocated shoulder.
Oh,
Look, it looks like his shoulder, the bone joint's down there. It's like,
you pull it right out of the sock. I've heard how much that hurts.
It out of the socket. Just, yeah. There's times where having a vivid imagination is not your friend.
No, it isn't. Not always.
You can just leave it pretty much just a
No.
blank slate.
No, because that's not going to help. It has to go in before you can really get the rest of the other features. You have to have it.
What I meant is get it the right shape, but not.
Yeah, I'm talking about it's the wrong shape and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I have to like change the proportions on other parts of it already. Well, due to its size.
Yeah.
I haven't made one this size before. No. And I like nature things. So no, I'm not just. Oh no, I'm just not going to work on it. It's a
Shalom. Chewy section. Yeah. And I'm being cognizant of the fact that there might be more low arms, and I'm trying to adjust that before it gets onto you. Your back is uneven. It's the angle of those arm joints. Okay, so it's like that.
Yeah, it's the arms.
Yeah,
Reaching
they're-
down the body
They're
there.
kind of tough. Well, and part of it is he's got really short forearms.
Yes, it does.
So I was like, tucked in like that. Are his shoulders uneven? No. I could fix a good portion of his issues. Trimming there. Yes, there we go. Now he sits even. Now his head isn't crooked. His shoulders aren't crooked. I just needed to trim the junk off the bottom.
Trim the edge.
Is it a chunk? Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. There, did that one. Now I will rinse my hands and check on some skulls and handles. Try with a different clay. Okay, handles. Handles are firm now. I'm saying. Now I'm going to take the handles and move them away from the sunbeams and the fan. Oh yeah, because I have berries.
And you can get back to the other things.
Yeah, skulls are ready to go. Now time for a different
No, something.
That's nope. Nope, still not it. There we go. playing with the angle that you can see. There's more angles that are available on the desktop too, if you want more.
Yeah, I'm just looking at, what can I see with this one, you know? I know there are more of them,
Yeah.
but that means having to come up with it. And the fact that it works a little bit different on every machine here. The zoom bits there. There we go.
He just has really big teeth. I'm like, wait, he's missing a molar.
Everybody has the same.
I know, it just confused me for a moment, okay? Because I was trimming the premolars to shape.
Yes, the nose is going on here.
If I waited any longer, these teeth would be too hard.
Yeah.
The humidity is dropped to 37% here.
We'll probably have to stop soon.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. So I don't want these directed.
Nope.
To work within the parameters of the weather.
Yep.
We'll have to drop them in the nose. One of the nose was just not beautifully.
There we go, now you look like you're in the house. Like, you look like you're in the leper colony. Except for
No,
nose
you
is
never know. That is a skull.
there we go.
Yeah, it's better. Interesting. The heads are bending in the same direction. Look in this. And it's the same direction. Interesting.
Oh, since well, you said you probably want to stop soon, I can put the rest of these guys back in the bag.
Yeah, because it is starting to dry out. Might
Yeah.
just do that.
Because we do have handles and other things to do.
Yeah, I got started on these and.
Yep.
Yeah, they're
Put
just,
these guys, yeah, because
They're
the
just,
base is spreading and yeah, they're starting to be unfriendly.
Yep.
Everybody back in the pool.
it's supposed to be close to 90 today for low humidity, so. There are times. Okay, now on the handles. Wash the red clay off my hands and back to the black clay. There's not that many curves. Yeah, because these
No.
might come off the backs now.
Yes, and the ones in the bottom shelf need to have fairies put on before they get handles.
You should get onto the very ones.
Because I need to cover the skulls, because the skulls desperately need work
Finish the
now.
skulls.
Oh, come on, open bag, come on.
Black clay isn't so forgiving.
No. The red clay things get a little dry, and moisten it back up, then you're good 9 times out of 10. The black clay, there is no such forgiveness.
It's maybe 1 time out of 10 that it'll be a little forgiving.
Yeah, these really have to handle strong right
Yeah.
Been doing that. Where'd it go?
Hands off.
Handle.
Actually, this is one of the other things
Where'd
that
the
we.
handles go?
They're right
They're
there.
right there. There we are.
Yeah, actually, I need to spray down those teeth.
Mm.
I walked away for a moment, and now they're on the firm side.
Yeah, maybe I should just spray them and cover them.
Yeah.
Because that's
In case I need to take him out of the bowl, because the bowls will be.
the reverse is helpful now.
Get this over here.
Right work with it. Because wrapping the skull up will mean that the parts that are still moist will soften the teeth back up so that they're friendly again. Ah, right. Space. Must have space.
That's why I was doing this.
Yeah. Well, I also had the sprawling tools on my side. There we go.
Our concrete are coming right now. They have to sit and
Yes.
moisten back up. No. Their day will come.
Godzilla has gone back into the ocean for now. There's still many, many hours of work there.
We'll be doing another stream of the Godzilla army. Probably in a couple of days. Maybe next week.
Perhaps early next week.
Yeah. Plus, those are best done in short bursts.
Oh, yes, because, yeah, otherwise it gets very hairy. And then you stop doing as good work on any given one, and it's just it's not good all around.
Yeah.
Yes, what I'm doing right now is these two mounts will have fairies on the bottoms. So I'm taking and doming the bottom of them a little bit, rather than being flat. And it's one of the things that we use the plastic skull for
For
your
you get such a headache when you do that.
take cups and I slam the bottom of the cup on the back of his head.
That
Again
can't
and
feel
again
good,
and
you know?
again. There we go. And the fairies on the bottom will be white female fairies, yes. Work is back up there. Now I wash the hands once again. Because now I have to handle white clay. Hey kitty. No, that's scrap tin clay. I need white. That's hard. Go get a pinch of clay out of the bag. That looks like white clay. Oh goodness. Oh my. That bag needs water.
Oh, dear.
It wasn't carefully.
All the weird red.
Yeah. It's been screwing up the consistency of some of our clay. A lot of our clay. And then it has to be carefully reconditioned. Okay. These are this tool. The other one's not here. Well, that's fine.
There we go. That was the stuff.
There's now a very large marble. That's too much clay in the body. That would be a hell of a shooter. Chin.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
And this is me being sidetracked.
Yes, you're totally being sidetracked. Get back to work. Just throw it in the scrap bag. I needed that water. You okay?
Yeah, just bumped the thing. It was a thing.
Belly button. Pharaoh's face up. The next thing we get are the wings.
No, that one. Not that
Do
one.
that tool. Fine. Leave that. You need a hand?
No, he was twisting.
Oh, not nice.
We'll be putting the handle on it as on the back.
Probably waiting. Next one.
No, it's bad when the handle is softer than the glue. Yeah,
Do you want me to fish more goo out of the bucket?
yeah, because that goo is.
That goo is not goo.
It's not gooey.
Let me-
It's very ungooey goo. Here's the scrap bag. That's red. Is it there? Is it white? Yeah, just get out of the
fresh bag.
No.
Well, not currently used bag. How's that?
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot to do the sgraffito on the back of this wing before trying to attach it. Wing. Are you just extracting the clay?
Yeah, it's really solid.
Ugh. Why do you need that missing tool?
Yeah, because the clay is usable. It's not slippery anymore.
Ugh. That's not nice.
No, it's not. So it's kind of, rather than just adding more on top of it.
I'm extracting.
Yeah. Ooh. We're just getting to short stuff off the surface.
Well, that also works.
There we go.
I have one small wooden tool that I need to locate because it's vital for doing fairy faces.
There we go. Now there's some gooey stuff exposed. As well, the towel. Too much go on the hands. Big. Some off. Yeah, that should work.
This is really annoying. I cannot find that tool.
Tools, fish.
It's the pencil-shaped one with the sharp point and just the flat on the other end.
Yeah. Is
And that's one we don't have two of. I'm just gonna have to make use of a different tool.
yeah.
I can't find it right now.
Huh.
Except it's just right there. Hey, yeah.
Huh.
Except right now.
So funny. Yep.
Just playing with the pole on the blind's good.
Yeah. It's not pretty.
There we go. There it is. Now that I've used a different tool, it'll show up.
Of course.
I looked through all the tools in that one twice.
Yeah. So this one back over here. Get the next one.
Yeah.
Because it's just gonna be the way it's gonna work. It's been a few minutes. Will it work right now?
There's a chance that it will.
Yeah, I know. That's not fun.
It's not. Watching the bottom of it bend. Nope.
Almost. Though, you know?
Yeah.
It's so much easier. I don't know if any of them will come off. It's so much easier to put the handles on than on the backs anymore.
Want me to get
Well,
one?
not that one.
Yeah, it's shiny. Oh, fluid.
This one should. Go. Look at this one.
The bottom is completely white.
Yeah.
Two little tiny balls of clay the same size. Now, I need to do the legs. And that's what we've done.
We're still tight. Ooh.
What's the issue with trying to hurry them in Sunbeam? They end up some hard, some not.
Mm-hmm. And of course, check 1.
Yeah. Oh, check 3.
I've only found
apparently-
one that was firm. Little bit.
No, I don't really plan out in advance how the fairy is going to be posed on the bottom. Don't tear your toes off. Stay on the piece. There we go. Here on. There we go. Other leg.
And this is what's easier to do.
Yes. Oh, you need the maker stand.
Yes, do.
There you go. Drops of water.
Next.
Totally not a fingernail mark on the side of that one. Oh, if you wait like 30
Sorry.
seconds. One of those came out of one of those control cups.
I know, but
There we go. There's another cup in your hand one then.
do that next. Wait, I'd already got that. Okay. I can handle this is real icy. Here, oh, this is a couple. Maybe with this tiny little scraps.
Yeah. Too much black left on my fingers.
It's just the nature of this stuff.
Doop 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 doop.
Some things just come with side effects. Actually, there's only very limited amounts of usable glue in here. Oh, nope, found another pocket of usable glue.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, See, other stuff would be really funny.
Yeah. And you want something that's more like Greek yogurt in consistency?
Yeah. Or peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Just something kind of gooey, not runny.
Yeah. And not sculptable.
This stuff is bordering on salt.
One wing. Two wings.
This one handle, no handle.
That one you actually have the option. You can do it either.
This one might look nice without the handle.
Yeah.
No, this just
Yeah. I concur. You can skip putting a handle in that.
oh well, I'm glad I have your permission. I just have these two fasteners. I don't want to let go. This one. That's good, like because it looks right. Just a little bit short.
Okay, it is getting close to lunchtime.
Handles on these, like
Go eat.
gooey. What time is it?
9:45.
Oh, yes. It's very much less than
Army. Another arm.
this afternoon.
Great. How unusual.
I know. I don't do that at least 5 days. At least some.
Only 5 days?
At least.
At least 5 days, yes.
Sometimes it's more.
Yeah.
Once in a while it might be less. That has some more to do with anything dire.
Yeah, it's generally something dire is going on if it's less than 5 days. Little suggestion of ribs. Here we go. The tummy shape. Belly button.
Belly buttons are important.
Yes.
That's the last handle. Oh, look, there's this one here. I almost forgot about it. Bummer. I
Damn.
thought it was too good to be true. Because yes, I am hungry.
Yeah.
I'm sculpting as fast as I can. I just need.
I need to put a handle on this. You can't leave before I'm done.
But hurry up.
I am. I have 2 legs. I'm halfway done with this first leg.
We'll sculpt it later.
Yes. oh, our audible credit came through. I'm like,
Oh.
what was that?
Okay.
Nice to see Nyx finally got her shop time.
Yeah.
She kept meowing and meowing and going into her box and giving us a dirty look this morning.
What?
Oi, humans! And now she's flat out in a partial sunbeam. She found the right balance of sun and not sun.
Yeah.
To not cook the largely dark colored cat.
Because after all, she's delicate.
Like a Sherman tank.
But she's not climbing the walls right now.
Yes, well, if tight.
Literally.
Yeah. This reason I've been taken to keeping the spray bottle near me inside. Because I hear her attach herself to a door frame.
About 5 feet up.
About 5 feet up the door frame, yeah.
I don't know what she's gonna do if she actually gets up to the ceiling, walking along the ceiling or something. I suppose.
So one of these days we'll just look up and see her hanging from a ceiling beam.
Yeah.
One leg attached. It's way too much water. Well, switch. Mine makes fridge sounds. Yours goes doop doop. Yeah. Go. Just need. Which tool do I need now?
It's just me. I'm supposed to be much trouble.
And toes.
Oh, the fan isn't too much of a sound in the background.
Yeah. So now I'm only seeing the fan is a little bit of shiver in the background because we're both quiet. Yeah, it doesn't seem
Oh, that's
to be
not
much.
too bad. Happen to think, yeah, all we have to do is.
Let's wait. We can check the sound level. Quick, be quiet. Okay.
It's really hard for some
Swish.
people.
There we go. Hey, here. Tool. That one.
And that one's a little less than
So, there.
after this punch.
Yes. Food is good. There. That lump of firm clay extracted from the top of the goop bucket.
That is not good anymore.
No.
The rest of it isn't that gooey either. It was gooier. So I don't know.
The flat cat, the sunbeam.
Aww.
About 50 or 60% of her is in the sun. The rest of it is tucked out of the sun. It's hot.
80 something.
84 on that wall. That's at 70 something? Really? It's 78 over there. So yeah, the fan on extractor is keeping the temperature down here.
That's
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite nice. I had a cat that laid it on top of open doors. Never saw any claw marks on the wall. Nyx has been leaving claw marks.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we don't like that one stretch of wallpaper, isn't it?
Oh, I know.
There's a full paw mark.
Claw marks.
Okay, I should
Right
put
down
those last two.
Pointed out this weekend that there was claw marks in the wallpaper.
Yeah,
Good
and
thing
there
we
are
don't want
also claw marks in the door frames as well, which is one of the reasons I've taken to spraying her.
Silly kitty. Honestly, I hadn't noticed the lights. Because I wasn't really looking.
The light was just at the right angle and it caught my attention. I went,
Well, eventually we'll be taking the wallpaper out and painting that one.
yes.
Which is gonna be a small task.
No, won't be. No.
But it'll be better. You should never paint over wallpaper.
Yeah,
no. Also, you should do the joint compound around the edges of pieces of sheetrock before putting that wallpaper.
Yeah, that's one of the, as far as we can tell, that's the reason why they put the wallpaper on, so they didn't have to mud the wall. Which probably means you're gonna have to texture the whole wall too.
Well, you can get the texture for the paint.
Yeah, you can texture out with paint. You can get the or there's the spray and smear.
Yeah, done that before too. So.
Yes, it all depends on what texture there is or is not on the non-repair panels of that wall. What we have to try to match.
Yep,
Okay.
we're done. Yay! You can go have lunch now.
Food time. Thank you everybody for watching.